Hi, everybody. Coach Steve here. I wanted to welcome you back to the Focal Point Success Club. Remember that in the first week of the month, we put out an article. Week number 2, a 5-column e-newsletter. Week number 3, a podcast. And here in week number 4 for May of 2022, a video lesson. Now, a lot of people have been asking me about our programs. We changed recently to create what we call a stratification. That means from point A to point B to be successful. And I wanted to share with you, what that stratification was. So it's all in a matter of choice, really. When you think about somebody who's got a life that they're not really happy with, it isn't productive, they're not successful in all 5 areas, etc. But until they make that choice that they want to be successful, and that's what the stratification about is. What is it that makes up all the components, if you will, that make somebody successful that isn't successful at this very time? Now, of course, we're a little biased because we have our own success journey, if you will, and that's what the stratification is about. It's really your success journey, but it assumes a thing. It assumes that you are working with me, Coach Steve, 30 years experience, almost 11,000 clients, master certified coach, yada, yada. None of that's important. What's important is the system and how you navigate your own future from where you begin, point A, if you will, to where you end, point B, if you will. And of course, that means to be successful. And in that journey, it assumes that you're either a client of mine already or you're thinking about becoming a client of mine already, because in the bias that we have, it's toward our own system. So I'm going to share with you from start to finish what is that stratification. Pardon the cheaters. I'll need those for some of these notes. So, the first stop in the engagement for us is for you to go and grab something of ours or mine, Coach Steve, for free. Now, you can do that a couple of different ways. One is we have the Conceive, Believe, and Achieve. That's my latest ebook. It's been downloaded quite a bit, over 100,000 times because it is free. But we extended that. So the book is one way to go, but we extended that to the Conceive, Believe, and Achieve, or CBA, if you will, the CBA e-bundle. The bundle includes the book, a companion workbook for exercises, 2 tools. One is the Take 5 tool, the other is a priming tool, and also our cheat sheet. That's just one free item. We also have the CBA, and the subtitle to the Conceive, Believe, Achieve book is the 27 Secrets of Life Mastery. So it's the 30-day challenge. And what it includes is an introduction to the 27 Secrets of Life Mastery, the context of video coaching, then secrets 1 all the way to 27, and then finally a conclusion. Now, I've also got something free called the Value Vault, and in the Value Vault are over 500 items, everything I've ever created from all the way back to 1993. And of course, because it's mindset related, it's still relevant today. You can also get on a quick phone call with me. It's called the Uplift Call. That's the short phone call. It's 4 quick questions that I will ask you, and I can understand your exact situation relative to your success journey and how successful or not you are. I've been doing this so long. I've probably done over 2,000 of those calls in my lifetime. There's also a Facebook group that you can go to. That's on facebook.com/success over stress number 4 YOU. So success over stress for YOU. Or you can go to my Facebook personal account and attend one of my Facebook Lives. Those are usually on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. And also, I have a free webinar every Thursday. That is also 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific. But you'll need to go onto my website to register for that in advance, because those periodically fill up fast. So in essence, what you want to get started, once you make the choice that you want that success journey, you've had enough of trying in the areas of life, business or career, health, relationships, money management, and wealth building. You've had enough. You want to, come on board our system and give it a try. So you'll be informed, but you'll also have a system. You'll have the webinar to lean on. They are recorded, so you can rewatch those. You'll have the 27 Secrets of Life Mastery to aspire to, and that will get you to success, which is the Conceive, Believe, and Achieve journey. Now, To get that started, you could start free, but of course, starting with a paid product is better. One, because it shows your new mindset that you are committed. Our very first product is just $47, 47 US dollars. And that's because everybody transacts in US currency. So sorry if you're not from the US. You know, I'm Canadian and American, both. I've got offices in Canada and the US, but I can't get around that US dollar. It's just the way the banking systems are. So the program is called Quick Start, and it's just $47. It gives you the four pillars, the basic components of success. This is your vision for your life, your commitments that you make to yourself, your what do you want or rewards list, and your 1 year action plan. These are the bare minimums that you'll want. And you know, for $47, if you got all four of those things, and you were in our system and listening to our learning, you know, you're on the way to, you know, having the system that will help you. And of course, it expands because, you know, a program for $47 and it's a starter. The Quick Start program, Quick Start, is a starter program. It'll only take you so far. But here's the beauty of Quick Start. Once you get started with us and you know, pay your $47, when you decide in terms of stratification or the journey, what is next? What's next for you is actually the Fresh Start system. This is the second purchase, if you will, or you can jump right to it right out of the chute, if you will. 497 US dollars. What it includes is everything in the Quick Start program, but also all 27 secrets of life mastery. And this is with the how-to information, because in my 30-day challenge, which is free, you'll see the intro, the context, the 27 secrets, and the conclusion, but you don't get the how to apply it to your life information. Here in the second purchase, this $497 worth, you get the secrets again. And the videos, our coaching videos are different, but they do have the how to apply these to your life. And here's the beautiful thing. As you navigate throughout our system, we have a full credit policy. Well, what does that mean in plain English, Coach Steve? It means that, right out of the side of my mouth there, it means that when you spend $47 for the Quick Start program, should you choose to go into the Fresh Start program, that $497 price gets reduced by the $47 you already paid for Quick Start, bringing it down to $450. In essence, I'm paying you back for learning my Quick Start system, because that will only help you as you navigate into the Fresh Start system. Now, none of these are live coaching. These are video coaching programs. But in the second purchase there, the Fresh Start program, it'll look into, you know, your life in terms of the 27 secrets, of course, but in general, the 5 areas again, the life in general, business or career, health, relationships, money management, and wealth building. Now, once you are part of that program, if you choose to go into a live coaching program, we have 2 or 3 options for you. One of them is VIP life coaching. This is a one-on-one personal and private full coaching system for $147 per month. However, you have a $450 credit coming, don't forget. So you would actually get 3 full months of coaching from me or one of my coaches, absolutely free in a way, because I'm giving you your $497 back. Now, you would have to be in that program a minimum of 4 months, because I've got to recoup that $497 somewhere. And after the 4 month, again, it continues on at $147 per month. And there I would match you to one of my coaches. I've got many that work for me. It would not be myself or my VP of Operations and partner, Coach Margit. Those are the Top Gun programs. I'll get to those in just a second. So we would match you with a coach. And if you have the chemistry with them, fantastic. If not, we can rematch you up to 3 times. If it doesn't work in 3 times, then our system's probably not for you. Very rarely do anybody ever have to go past a second coach. The next option is the VIP business coaching program. This too is a one-on-one coaching program. It is the full coaching system, but it has a focus on business, of course. Once again, you'd be matched up to one of my business coaches in this case, and we'll base that matchup on a document that you'd fill out in advance called the business diag. This is $197 per month. So in this case, you get 2 months of free coaching, because I'm giving you your Fresh Start purchase price back in the form of credit. I'd also do something that works out to be 2 months free. I would also do something extra, because it's like 2.5 months special for you, like maybe I'll have a personal call with you one time, something like that, to set the direction for you. And then the third option for coaching is our Top Gun program. That comes in two variations, Top Gun Steve and Top Gun Margaret. For men or somebody that wants a male coach, whether you're male or female, my clientele is about 60% women, 40% men. Market is about 60% men, 40% women, the exact opposite. But this program is for the high flyers. It is $500 per month. So you'd get your first month free based on your Fresh Start purchase if you purchase Fresh Start, because you can go into any of these programs direct. You can skip over Quick Start for $47, go right into Fresh Start. You can skip over Fresh Start, go into either VIP Life or VIP Business, or right to Top Gun with me or Coach Margaret. And in that first month, we'll do something special for you as well, because there's like a $50 difference in the two programs. This program also is very fast. We stretch you quite a bit. There's a lot of lessons and assignments, and it is expensive at $500 per month. But it again is for successful people, high flyers, people who want to get from 100, 200,000 to $1 million, $500,000, $2 million in revenue or income, whatever that happens to be. Now, there are two bundles you can purchase as well. The first one is a flat fee $2,000 bundle. This is US dollars. It's called the Life Bundle, and it includes the $500 for all of the Fresh Start videos, plus either 15 hours of weekly coaching, 1 hour a week for 15 weeks, or if you prefer your coaching to be on demand, then it's 15 units. And you can use those units whenever you'd like. And maybe as you have challenges pop up, okay, Coach Steve, I need help with this, and we would jump in and help you. And by the way, this is with one of my coaches. You'd have to be in the Top Gun program to bounce something off me. Unless it's critical, then you can break that, policy, so to speak. This program, the $2,000 Life Bundle, runs anywhere between 9 and 36 months, depending on who you are. And when you burn through your first 15 hours and or credits, if you'd like to renew, obviously you can. You do that at a slightly discounted rate. Unless you buy a whole bunch of hours, then we make it much more worth it for you. But it does cover all 5 areas in detail. Again, life in general, business or career, health, relationships, money management, and wealth building. The next bundle is a $5,000 bundle. This is for business coaching. This is anywhere between 9 and 18 months. It does cover the 12 chapters in the most common areas of business. We have a workbook that is included at no charge with this. You get that as well. It's usually a $500 item, but you get it free. This also includes the $500 for the 27 Secrets program. So in this case, you would get 30 hours of weekly coaching or 30 hours of credits to use on demand as you want to. They remain banked. You use them as you see fit. So those are our choices. But look, once you're successful and you're in a successful program, you might want to consider my Focal Point Success Club. After all these large numbers, you probably wonder why I didn't say this first. But we use this as a success insurance policy. It's only $7 per month. And as I said in week 1, if you're a Focal Point member, you already know this, so you can tune out for a sec. But if you're new to me and just hearing this video, when you're part of Focal Point for just $7 US per month, in week 1, you always get an article from me, written article, 1-pager. In week 2, you get an e-newsletter. It has 5 columns, the 5 things we're always talking about: life in general, business or career, health, relationships, and money management and wealth building. Every month, you'll get some tips or tricks, if you will. And periodically, you'll get special offers to people that are Focal Point Success Club members that other people don't get. Eventually, you'll also be offered the Focal Point app. This is an app you would put on your phone, cell phone, mobile phone, that helps you remind yourself of your vision and your commitments and your what do you want or what you're going after and your 1-year plan with due dates, and it pops up reminders and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. That's an additional $3 per month. So it takes you to, $5 per month. So it takes you to $12. But if you're in Focal Point as a member for $7, then the Focal Point app is reduced to $3. Come on. So you're paying $10 a month. But again, this is another component of success insurance, helping you because it's constantly reminding you of your vision and your commitments aka what you're working on, your what do you want or desires list, so you stay motivated and inspired because you want to get that next thing, and then your 1 year plan, which just keeps you in action so that you're always um, after that. Now, on some of the more expensive programs, like the $2,000 life bundle or the $5,000 business bundle, I do offer payment plans on those. It's typically, if you want two payments, it's 10% more. So, as an example, the life program would cost you $2,200, not $2,000, two payments of $1,100 each. Or if you want a three payment plan program, that's fine too. It does cost more. It goes up to $2,350, I believe, which is $750 per payment for each of the three payments. So, in other words, we're going to work with you in any way that we could possibly do so. Now, you might see this as a sort of a sales pitch, and I guess it is to a certain degree, but most of you know I'm not this like, disgusting sales guy that's constantly pushing stuff, and no respect to salespeople. I've been selling my whole life. I just do it a different way. Uh, we want to make sure you understand that there is always in everything that we do a 100% money back guarantee. So if you're ever not satisfied with anything, no questions asked, just let us know. Bam, we give you the refund. Don't forget the full credit policy that every time you purchase something, you buy the $47 quick start program to kick my tires and try me out. That's the safest way with the money back guarantee. But we also bank that $47 for you. And then as you progress through the program, let's say you like Quick Start so much you wanted to jump right up to Top Gun. That happens quite a bit. Then your $500 a month Top Gun would be reduced the first month by $47, call it 50, and so on throughout our program. There's also a 30-day cancellation policy on everything that we do. We don't have many cancellations. We have a ton of people that keep renewing. And if you're wondering about me, you wanted to check me out on social media, whatever, or Google, in 31 years, I have had 4 negative reviews. So hopefully, knock on wood, that won't change, but it's because we deliver on our promises, and we actually almost always over deliver. So we've made this as safe and secure as possible. But more importantly for you, if you were to say to me at one of my speaking engagements or on a podcast or on Facebook Live or a webinar or one of my workshops that I have every 2 weeks that are free, those are also on Facebook as well. What do I do, coach? My life is a little bit of a mess. And I know maybe you don't want to admit that per se. A lot of people struggle with, asking for help or getting help, but I know you need help. Look, I'm in this 31 years. I don't know how many clients we have, probably slightly over 11,000 now. It creeps up by, 30, 40 every month. And I want you to know that if you asked me any of those places, or if you met me at the mall down the street and said, Coach Steve, how do I start? I would lay out certain steps. Now, because we offer a whole bunch of different paths to success, because, in terms of affordability, some people broke right now and need to start free. Guess what? You wouldn't be that way long, though, if you're working with me. Anyway, some people need to start with a little bit of a budget and then a bigger budget. And before you know it, everybody aspires to be on Top Gun with me. And I'm happy to do that, except we only take 10 Top Gun people per year. If you're interested in that, go to the website, www.successversusstress.com, and look up Top Gun from the pull-down menu that says more. There's a whole bunch there on that more pull-down menu. Or if you want to book a call, the Uplift call or a longer, those Uplift calls are like 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 at the most. You wanted to book a longer call because you know you need some help. That's actually called the discovery call. When you go to book that call, I'll send you a questionnaire. You fill out the questionnaire. I'm the only one that reads it. Then we'll chat. And then once we have that call, it's like 35 to 45 minutes, sometimes as an hour. If you have extreme challenges, 2 hours, but these calls don't cost anything. I'll help you assess exactly where you stand because I want to know from your perspective what and where you're at so I can match you to the exact right client. And if Margaret conducts that call for you, she has the same ability. She's been in the coaching business just as long as I have. We're best friends. We've been doing business related things for many, many years. She heads up the U.S. Location. and I pretty much head up the Canada location. So there you have the stratification in a nutshell. For those of you in the Focal Point Success Club, you might have jumped right to Focal Point and never even understood all of this exists. So if this was helpful for you, woohoo! Now, for those of you that are in Focal Point, if this is just a repeat, sometimes it's good because we learn, our brain best learns by repetition. So you've now heard it again and maybe heard it a slightly different way. And now you're inspired that maybe this is for you. And you're inspired to say, I want to go from point A to point B, coach. What do I need to do to get, more aggressive with my success journey or get to the very end, point B? That would be the case. That would be awesome. But if you're new, especially if you're new, feel free to use these tools to your best advantage. Okay, so some of you don't know how to get a hold of me, and the best way to do that is go to the website. I mentioned that, but you can also register for the webinar on the website, and when you do, when you stay till the very end, you get a nice little gift. The uplift calls I talked about, the Facebook group, you can be part of the group, and every time I make a post or do a live or a workshop, you get involved there. The 30-day challenge is free, but remember, the how-to information is not there. You would have to go into the Fresh Start program for $497 to get that information. Then you learn how to apply all these things. Now, some of you will just have questions. So if you have questions by email, send that to successvsstress@gmail.com. Now, you might be saying, well, how come you don't have a Coach Steve at successversusstress.com? I do, but don't use that. I track all of these things we're talking about on the Gmail account. So it's successvsstress@gmail.com, or you can text or call me on my private number. That is 778-512-7756. Please be polite. Don't send me nasty texts or stupid emails or stupid messages, please. And also understand that I am on the West Coast, Pacific Savings Time, or sometimes Pacific Daylight Time. It's the same 3 hours on the West Coast, not on the East Coast. So keep that in mind when you reach out. Or if you're on the East Coast, give me a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If it's me personally getting back to you, that's somewhere between 48 and 72 hours. If you just want a generic reply from somebody from the office, that can be 1 hour, but no more than 24 hours. Just say so when you leave your voicemail message, and we'll go from there. So this Focal Point Success Club video lesson for May of 2022, and it's applicable and relevant forever, was a little bit longer, guys. So usually they're 15, 20 minutes. We're running about 22 minutes at the moment. But the point is, I'm clear on my vision for my life. 5 simple words. How can I help you? And you may be thinking I'm talking directly to you, and I am. This may be your one and only shot to get your success journey started. It always starts with the first step. That's the hardest one. So whether it's reaching out to me to speak, or starting one of the free items that we talked about earlier, or jumping into quick, whatever it is. If you're tired of the way it's been so far and you're just like, Coach Steve, I'm just freaking in. What do you suggest I do? I'm not an ass. I'm not going to ask you to go right to Top Gun. You don't know me. You don't trust me yet. That's okay. But go to Fresh Start. That's the best place to start. A little more expensive, $497 US, but it's going to give you every concept we're talking about. And you get one 45-minute call with moi talking to you about how to strategize from there. It's got the money back guarantee, and it's got the full credit if you decide to go into some other program. Look, guys, I can't make it any simpler or safer than that, because this is the mission of the company, Ultimate Performance Coaching, and my mission for my life. So I will talk to you soon. There's your stratification. You probably want to go from whatever your point A is at the moment. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. 11,000 people have gone before you. They've proven this system works to get to your point B, whatever that happens to be. And it could be in all 5 areas, maybe 2 areas. Whatever it is, just let us know so we can get started, okay? Coach Steve, all the best. Bye for now.